Okay, my lovelies, just enjoying lying back on your mats. Just have a few moments. Settle in. Take a few moments to tune into your body, just as you lie here naturally, without changing your breath. How relaxed are you? Can you relax a little more? Starting from the head, let's just draw our awareness to Sahasrara at the top of our head, our crown chakra. Perhaps tuning into violet or white. Now noticing Ajna, your third eye. A lovely indigo or a purple may come to mind. Relaxing all the muscles of your face. As you come to your throat, Vishuddhi. Imagining a lovely pale blue like the sky, or a turquoise blue like a tropical sea. Relaxing your shoulders and all the way down your arms to your fingertips. And noticing Anahata, your heart center. Green and pink here. And then just checking in with how the front of the body feels, the side, and all down the back of your body, the spine and the muscles. Awareness on your solar plexus above your navel, Manipur chakra. And just perhaps a lovely sunny yellow can come to mind. What do you think of? Below the navel, your lower digestive system and lower back, Svadhisthana. And just bring to mind a beautiful bright orange. And then your root chakra at the base of your spine, a bright red, Muladhara, as it all links down the legs. So relaxing the legs all the way down to your feet and toes. And then just imagine in your mind's eye extending from your feet, deep tree roots. And these can symbolize your energetic roots. Down into the earth, down into Gaia. So just draw your awareness to your breath now. Does it feel shallow today? Does it feel deep? Is it noisy? Is there resistance as you breathe? If you were a battery, how charged are you? I always like to think of it this way, whether I'm fully charged and full of beans, or whether I'm a little bit depleted and need to plug myself into my yogic practice to restore balance. So I'm going to join you lying down, and then we'll start some gentle stretches. When you're ready, on your next inhale, taking your right arm up and over, and just let the hand fall to the floor behind you. Just noticing that movement in the arm and the shoulder. We're going to flex the right foot, so lifting the toes up to the ceiling, flexing, pushing into the heel, and then just gradually creating a bit more space this side, lowering the leg and lifting the arm, stretching into the side of your waist. This side is our masculine energy, Pingala. And then gently just point your toes, and as you do, that lovely stretch over the foot is targeting your stomach meridian. And then when you're ready, exhale, just let the arm float down to the side of the body. Take your palms up again into Shavasana and just notice the very subtle difference between both sides. And then we'll do the same on the left. Inhale, arm over, only taking the arm as far as you can if you have any injury here. And then toes lifted, foot flexed, and gently stretching. Observing your satya, which means truth, and non-harm throughout your practice today. And then gently point the toes, keeping that lovely stretch. And then when you're ready, exhale, arm down. Again, just notice for a breath. And then we'll take both arms over for a nice full body stretch. And then you can just flex your feet, then point your toes and flex again, and just enjoy how it feels in your calf muscles, lifting your shoulder blades up and away from the spine. Notice the parts of your body that lift away from the mat. And then when you're ready, exhale, taking your arms down slowly back into Shavasana. And just a breath to normalize. We'll bring the right knee into chest. Just hugging the hands around the shin, taking a lovely deep breath in here. And then exhale, bringing the forehead up towards your knee. Follow the breath as it leaves your body, and then holding the breath out for a moment in external kumbhaka. And then inhale when you're ready to come down. Don't hold the breath longer than you can. Left knee in now. Observe your satya. Okay, when you're ready, deep breath. Belly up to chest, up to head, and then exhale coming up. Squeeze all the stagnant air out. Feel the belly fall to your spine. Hold the breath out again. And then inhale when you're ready to come down. Both knees in. Do the same again. Lovely deep breath. And then coming up. Lovely squeeze all the breath out. Holding the breath out for a moment, only as long as you're comfortable. Inhale, come down. Just hands onto your knees. You can just gently rock a few times side to side. And maybe roll in a few circles just to sort of feel the outer edges of your back and body. Do the same the other way and just notice what's going on. Sometimes it's not until we come into these movements that we experience what we're feeling in the body. So we'll come up to seated. Let's work with Paramuktasana 1. Anti-rheumatic warm-up. So come onto cushions if you're comfortable too. If not, you can sit on the floor. Bringing feet together or extending your legs out, whatever you're most comfortable. When we sit on these cushions, there's a reason. It's quite nice because the hips are above the knees. So we have a nice kind of elevation through our spine. Just bringing one foot into the centre and then they fold in front of each other. Okay, joining me with Chin Mudra. And just let your eyelids close for a moment. Just take a few deep breaths. Notice if you're slouching. Notice if you can extend a little through your spine but still be comfortable. A lot of energy flows through our body and through the spinal column, so it's good to observe our posture. Okay, when you're ready, take the chin down to chest, just pausing for a moment just to explore whatever sensation you feel here. And then breathe in to centre, breathe out, take the chin up to the ceiling. Opening through Vishuddhi. Again, you can still try to imagine a lovely blue around your throat. Breathe into centre and then exhale coming down again and just pause, relaxing a little bit more on your shoulders. Breathe into centre, once more up. Feel that lovely stretch through your throat, very activating on the throat centre. Let's come to centre. Tilt the head to the right. Pausing, and then left. And just noticing what you're feeling. Other side again. We'll do all of these twice. Which side feels better? Is there any difference? And then left. Okay, coming back to centre, we're going to just look over the right shoulder as if we're just twisting our head to look over. Sweep over to the left. And to the right again. And left. Notice if one side is always a little bit more open. And coming back to centre, we're going to take the chin down and just take the head in a full rotation. All the way around, nice and slowly. Listening to all the funny noises you hear. All the cracks and creaks. And the other way. Lovely, coming back to centre, blinking your eyes open and then taking the hands out in front of you. So thumbs in, thumbs out, making fists, keeping all the joints healthy, and then palms up and down. When we work our arms and our hands, we're really targeting the heart and lung meridians and the large and small intestine, and then just rotating. Clicky. I can feel some clicks going on in my hands today. Okay, palms up, deep breath in. Exhale. And just draw your awareness to your elbows. And just one more. Do they feel the same? And then we'll just rotate. loosen up all that tension that you're holding. This is my favourite one because I can always feel it. And the other way a few times. Okay, and relax. Come off your cushions if you're on them. We'll extend our legs out in front of us. Walk out the pads of your buttocks so that you feel your sit bones connect more onto the floor. Okay, so as we did with fingers, we're just going to stretch our toes, open them and curl them. And it's always really lovely to notice the temperature that you feel between your toes as you do this. Very subtle things that we notice. And then pointing and then flex. Okay, one foot over the other, doesn't matter which, and then we'll gently rotate in both directions. And the other way. Okay, other foot, just swap sides. And the other way. Just doing what you can today. Okay, release. Bend your right knee, hand under the thigh, and then we're just going to work that knee joint. It's just a gentle movement, nothing too high. I just want you to feel how the knee feels. Okay, and then we're going to put the foot down, put the clasp the hands around the shin, lift the foot away, and then just make circles like you're stirring a pot. Warm up your hip. Other way a few times. I can really feel it in my hips today because I've been sat in a yoga pose virtually all weekend. Other side, knee first. So hands under the thigh and just working the knee joint. Notice the differences between your left and right bodies. And then hands on the shin, and then we'll just rotate. And a few times the other way.